Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. We're going to have a look at the snow event that's coming along for many parts of the country through the course this afternoon, this evening and overnight. The cold spell is going out in style with a big dumping of snow across many parts of the country before milder weather comes in and thaws us out. So we're going to start off with radar pitch from UK Met Office. This first area of snow in the north and rain down in the southwest is quite sporadic and it's not particularly heavy, but notice this second area of vibrant colours, pinks, yellows and reds coming in across Northern Ireland. That's on another weather system. That's going to catch up with this first area of mainly light and sporadic rain and snow, and it will pep things up through the course of this afternoon and this evening, bringing a big dumping of snow to many places. So if we have a look at the facts chart, the human interpretation of the models by the forecast at the Met Office, we can see that at midnight tonight we've got a triple point low here developing across the country. We've got an occluded front moving across many places, and we've got a warm front and a cold front across central parts of southern England. And it's to the north and the east of this triple point that we get the snow. To the south and west we're more likely to be seeing rain. So have a look at the NAE precipitation forecast. This is precipitation type forecast actually. We see that at lunchtime we've got the snow being predicted therefore much of Scotland down in towards northwest England and Wales. Now this is quite light stuff really, as we saw on the radar pitch. This first area of precipitation is quite light and sporadic going down to the southwest, but notice heavy rain there across Northern Ireland. That is that second area of precipitation coming in across Northern Ireland. It'll be catching this first area up and really pepping things up. So as we move forward 6 hours into 6 o'clock this evening, we see the snow then has turned very heavy across much of Scotland down into northwestern England as well. Snow also coming down in towards parts of North Wales. Down to the south and west of that, through southern and western parts of Wales, down into southwest England, we've got heavy rain, and that rain is falling onto, in some places, frozen ground, so we do have to be worried about freezing rain for those areas. But it's to the north, really, through the afternoon, that we've got that heavy snow risk going through Scotland and down into northwestern England. As we go through to mid, then that's further south and east, so the snow risk is coming down through much of the Midlands, down in towards north and east Wales as well, Lincolnshire, northeastern England, and starting to move down towards the southeast as well. Now notice this little area of low pressure here, 995 millimeters. That is triple point low that I was talking about on the facts charts. So the north and the east of that low pressure, that's where we've got the greatest snow risk, particularly at midnight through the Midlands, where it looks like we're going to get really quite a lot of snow indeed. Could be up to 10, 15 centimetres perhaps over high ground. I should say this snow will be blowing around as well. It's going to be quite windy, particularly in the north through the course of this afternoon, so there'll be a risk of drifting and blizzards in some places. Could be anything up to 20-25 centimetres across Scotland and northern England over the highest ground, and the snowflake's going to be quite wet, so that could well bring down some power lines and some tree branches. It's going to be a really quite unpleasant sort of afternoon up in the north, and then through the night that snow risk transfers to the south and east. But anyway, getting back to a triple point low, with the snow risk is to the north and the east of that little area of low pressure. To the south and the west, that's where we've got the rain, so it's through many southern parts of Wales, down into central southern England and down in towards the southwest as well. We've got the risk there of significant heavy rain, but to the north and the east we've got the heavy snow. And then as we move on another 6 hours, which is going to take us to 6 o'clock on Saturday morning, we can see that the snow will be moving down to the southeast. It's taken a little while for the charts to load, but there we go, eventually they have loaded, and we see that for 6 o'clock in the morning we've got that snow transferring to the east, but it's still going there through much of northeast England, down in towards Lincolnshire and towards the Midlands as well, and then down into East Anglia and southeast England. But by that time it will be starting to get lighter. Notice it is turning more towards rain and sizzle type conditions on the back edge of that. Now this is introducing milder weather, so this will push away through the course of Saturday. Then we'll see a slow thaw. It won't be particularly mild, but the temperatures will be up by a degree or two on Saturday. But the main thing is that the dew points are going up, so the snow will gradually thaw out through Saturday, and there'll be quite a bit of sunshine as well, so not a bad day actually for Saturday once we get rid of that early snow in the east. But then Saturday night we're looking at a very nasty area of low pressure moving in across the country, and there it is. It's going to be bringing a lot of heavy rain through the course of Saturday night, sweeping in across the country, and that will quickly wash away the snow, and combining the snow with the heavy rain, there could well be some problems with flooding, I think, on Saturday night and into Sunday. So we're looking generally at a good 2-5 centimetres across many parts of the country of snow today and into tonight. Some places getting up to 10 centimetres. Over high ground we're looking at 20, maybe 25 centimetres, so a lot of snow potentially coming from this. Then with the heavy rain on top of that and the quick snow melt, we will be running a risk of localised flooding as we go into Sunday. And then that really is the end of the cold spell. There's no sign of the cold coming back, particularly in the foreseeable future. I've been looking at the charts through the morning. There's nothing particularly cold showing up for the next week to 10 days at least, so it does look as though we're in for quite a mild start to February, quite unsettled as well, with more spells of rain and nothing particularly cold or wintry on the immediate horizon. I think it will probably get colder again at some point through February, but it's a matter of looking out for it and seeing when it's going to come in. It does look as though it's going to be coming in the next week to 10 days, I don't think. So that's it. Do take care of your off out and about in the snow later. I remember it's Scotland and Northern England this afternoon, and then we transfer the snow down towards the Midlands, North East England, Lincolnshire, and East Anglia, parts of South East England through the evening and overnight. Again, substantial snow in places, drifting and blizzards over high ground. A very nasty spell of snow, but then that's the end of it, and we're going to start to warm up with the risk then of flooding and heavy rain over the weekend. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.